Travels, aka Chris Long, coming at you with the 15-minute V-Blog Spot Report. Yeah, today I just want to discuss a little couple of things with you. But first, smash the like and subscribe. 10 signs that your partner's friends hate you, and 10 signs that they don't. So let's get into it, shall we? I can't stress this enough, but pay attention to your partner's friends, especially when it comes to you and the way you move with your partner. Now, it's all about, can you read between the lines? Okay. Call it a gut feeling of mine, or blatant awkwardness. It's easy to tell when your partner's friend or group of friends hates you, but if it's not always easy to read the subtleties, it can just be tough trying to take shape or shake off the anxiety that they despise you, and when they actually don't. Don't worry. We've broken down the telltale signs for you. So if you're ready, let's do this. One clear blue sign is that the friends have literally no conversation for you. They can sit there and talk to your partner for hours, and they're not weeding you into any of the conversations. They don't even ask you any questions. Excuse me, pardon me. It doesn't take much to engage in small talk. So it's a big issue when you only hear crickets. You know, friends should take an active excuse me, I'm sorry. They were dusting earlier. In here in the dust. So hi, how you doing? Super Sereno. How you doing? So when you take interest in your life, getting to know you and inviting you out, if they don't care for you, however, they won't even bother. So yeah, that's kind of a telltale sign that your friend, your wife or your husband's friends don't like you. They don't invite you. You know, in a perfect world, outings include friends and their partners. So it's one thing to not get invited at first, but it's another if your invites always get lost in the mail or they never say them verbally. How you doing, Guru? Vlog official legend. How you doing? Yeah, a lot of people give me that. They say I do. I resemble them. I used to get that a lot out in Brooklyn, but now I'm in Chicago. And now in Chicago, people call me that. So yeah. Lady Shorty, how you doing? What's good? How are you? Ain't seen you in a while. What up, Fire Runner? So yeah, if they don't invite you, let's move along, y'all, because I only got 15 minutes of saying hellos and everything, but they have unpleasant interactions with you. Our gut feelings are pretty strong, and we often know when someone doesn't like us, you know, whether it's something they say or constant interruptions, unpleasant conversations quickly sour an already shaky and rocky relationship. So even though the worst, if they keep doing it or they don't apologize, you make them realize it at that moment, right in front of your partner. You know, it's your partner's friends. They're not your friends, so just do that. Hey, good afternoon. Hey, Arnisha, how you doing? Good afternoon, Spunky. Hi. So yeah, unpleasant interactions. Let's deal with that. You put that and nip that in the bud right away. Then you're getting somewhere. At least you won't disrupt your relationship. So they barely acknowledge you right in front of you. They not everyone's the best at making small talk, but there's a difference between awkward silences and blatant disregard. If you can't even get a hello, there's there's a good chance that that's being done on purpose. So just remember that. Keep that in mind. You don't know any of the other friends, partners. You're not meeting anyone. They're basically putting you on the outskirts. You barely meet anyone. So on the first, one of the best things about getting to know your partner's friends is that you eventually meet their partners too and find out the other likings of their partners. And it's an endless web of friendships that can just be a plethora of everything great. At least it should be. If your beau's friends don't introduce you to their partners, it's at odds that they are trying to keep you out, or they don't like you, so they don't want their partners to like you. So remember that. That's it. Yeah. They are overly sarcastic when you open your mouth towards anything. So a little sarcastic behavior and banter never hurt anyone. But however, there's a thin line between sarcasm and poorly disguised criticism and hate. So you'll know when a partner's friend group crosses the line or gossips about you or has it out for you. You'll know. You'll feel it. How's everybody doing? Hey. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash the subscribe button. Constant disagreement with with whatever you say. It's always you. You're always disagreeing with me. So no matter what you do, you can't say the right thing. It always seems like their friends are itching to belittle you or trying to prove you're a bad fit with the group. Regardless of their game plan, it's a lousy feeling and a telltale sign that they're trying to push you out. So remember, don't let the push back if they're pushing you out. Man, always include yourself. My wife is there, I'm there, or my husband is there, I'm there. So support your husbands, support your wives. Just be there. Shout out to my sister Marquita. Just saying what up to her. I'm gonna send this video over to her, because I had forgotten her on another video and she had signed in on it. But I just wanted to put a shout out for her. It's my girl. We've been rocking for a long time. Oh, okay. They talk. Your friend, your partner's friends talk about their exes a lot, like in front of you, like, hey, whatever happened to that girl you used to bang, or all types of crazy in front of my significant other right now. So, guess who's better than you? That's right. That's what's going on when they say stuff like that. It's the ex your partner's friends love to mention. They drone on and on about the one who got away. However, subtly, and leave you feeling awful. So talk about a ruined evening, so if you will. Just nip that in the bud instantly. Say, hi. Well, yeah, he used to date Tiffany, but he's with me now. He's great. He's with me now. Do things like that. Indeed, it's messy as fuck. But just say, oh, she's with me now. I'm having fun. Here's my lady. She's great. Stuff like that. Or here's my man. He's great. Have you met John? Stuff like that. It depends on the severity of when and where you're talking. that you apply this pressure. So, okay, you go to introduce your significant other, and there's an awkward silence. Have you ever been through that? We've all experienced this. It's an awkward silence. Not all of us experience one every night, but though it's never a good sign when a friend group gives one-word responses to your questions, or lets the conversation just fizzle on out. Not talking, not saying anything. Hey, how about you guys? Let's go bowling, and everybody's bowling. Yeah, that that's awkward silence to me. I mean, my significant other likes to go bowling. I like to go bowling. Do you guys like to go bowling? Because this is your friend, and she wants to go bowling. Like that, stuff like that. You have to nip it in the bud and be for who you're with, or people are just they'll rag it. They'll rag it all day long. They told you. This is a common word that they use. Partners like to keep the peace between you and their friends. So, but sometimes they let the cat out the bag if your significant other reveals any animosity. There's work to be done. So on the flip side, many partners fit right into a friend group. Let's dive into some classic signs right quick to find out about the perfect match. Now, in the beginning, you and your significant other, you're vibing. You're together. You decide to be together. You've dropped exes. Exes has dropped you. Friends. Friends come along and they will bring up all of that. Bring up everything you went through with the last person. What you guys do together is you nip it in the bud simultaneously as it comes along. You nip it in the bud, nip it. I suggest that you plan ahead with all of these type of things. Yes, I swear, Lady Shorty, I swear. Like Bernie Mac say, who you with? Everyone ain't your friend, for real. So I suggest you plan ahead. It's not enough to hang out once. Friends want to see you all the time. It's a good sign when they reach out to schedule another hangout. And it's even better if they contact you directly. And it's even more fabulous when they say, oh, bring Lady Shorty along. She's great. We really had a good time with her last time. Come on, let's go for drinks. We can go bowling. How about skating? Things like that nature. When they really want to continue on your friendship with you, they don't mind who you're dating, and they like who you're dating, then that's what they do. They invite the person out. So be mindful of that. Now, active listening is another thing that friends who like you also listen to you, From asking follow-up questions to letting you drone on about your day, real pals want to know all about you. And that would include the things you got going on with your significant other. So, vacationing together. Here's one that I really like because this is fun. You're out in another atmosphere. You're with the people you love, and then everybody's vibing. They get to know your significant other. You get to meet their partners, and it's just one big friendship meeting. So, coffee shop, double dates are nice, but you've hit the big leagues now with cottage weekends, cabins, skiing trips, going to the Caribbean, cruising to the Caribbean. There shouldn't be any doubt that your partner's friends love you if they bring you along on these type of getaways. Understand what I'm saying? They bring you along on these type of getaways. They wouldn't invite you on a weekend long trip if they really hated you. So if they did invite you, then there's a good chance that they don't like being around you. So I suggest you just make note of that and say, well, they did invite me out for the weekend to a cabin. Thanks. Yeah, so have that as a constant reminder. Another one is special occasions. Special occasions, and there's nothing, this is cut and dry, because people are not going to include you at the Christmas dinner if they don't like you. Believe me, you're not coming. We don't want you here. That's cut and dry. I don't even have to explain that, but that's self-explanatory. Special occasions is just what they are. We don't like you, go to your family's place for Christmas, Or we do like you, please, can you join us? They would say things like that. So remember, that's how they do. Constant laughter. There's a difference between people snickering behind your back and gossiping about you, other than there's laughing and impromptu comedy skits right in your face that they find humor in. Say like, your husband is so funny. I remember the time that he got tarred and feathered and he ran up the block and jumped in some sand and a whole bunch of, comedy stuff like that. Sometimes it can be forced into hate because it's something he might not have told you. Or it's just the fact that he's told you everything. You're like, oh yeah, he told me about that. He's a blast. I really love Chris. Whatever. That's how it goes. And then you're a shoe-in for being a part of the gang when that stuff like that comes about. If someone is actually conversing with you about your significant other. Now this is for the person. This is not exactly for you. The person who has a large amount of friends, whatever, and he goes back around them without you. Or she goes back around them without him. We have to do the vice versa because I'm talking about both genders. They ask about you. That's a good sign. Either they're asking about you for the simple fact of hate and you done messed up and they're getting ready to gossip about you, or you did such a lasting impression, they loved you, they ask about you, and when can we get back with her? When can we hang with her again? She was great. The skiing trip was a blast. We had a ball. Things of that nature. You'll know from the telltale signs and stuff that they say, things that they say. Just keep it on a note that you know where your person stands at this point in time. Friendship, deep conversations, things you want out of a relationship, friends, love, actions. These are deep conversations that you have, and there's no reason a partner's friends can't become your friends, because they definitely can. When those little talks turn into deep conversations and discussions, it's a good sign you all trust each other. It's also a classic sign of true friendship once you start trusting. Hangouts. So your partner can't make it. That doesn't mean the fun stops. Your Bill's friends enjoy your company and are more than willing to hang out with you one-on-one. So solo hangouts, that's a great sign. Double dates, that's another one. And they call you a friend. Within closing, that is exactly what I wanted to get to. When your partner's friends call you friend, it's the greatest thing, and it couldn't be no better. It couldn't get no better, because that's when you know everything is right. Things are falling in line. Everything is of the world. Did they just introduce you as one of their friends? Yes. Do they call you buddy or pal? Yes. You've got it made in the shade when they see you as a personal friend, and they used to be your husband's friend or your wife's friend. It's beautiful. It can be beautiful. This has been your boy, Platinum Maxwell, CEO of Platinum Travels. Check me out over there, a home-owned travel agency. If you're looking to be free counseled on travel, give me a call at 773-673-4947, aka Chris Long, coming to you with the V-Block Spot Report. And that's been my segment on the 10 and 10. Who loves you, baby? All right, peace.